Hello friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to show you how to remove the door panel off of your R107. Here I have a 1985 380 SL and I was doing some work on my door and that required me to remove the cover of the door, which is right here. So to do that is not that hard. You have a chrome panel over here that has screws. So you have to remove those screws and slide down because this part stays here. And then on the inside, you have another chrome panel that has 3 screws. This screw down here is hard to get to. So you need to have a small screwdriver. It's a Phillips screwdriver. Once you got those screws out, you have another screws that go over this panel right here, so you have to remove those. And then the next thing is there's a bolt that goes inside the armrest in here. So so you have to remove that, and careful you don't lose any of the chrome pieces. So that goes through here and it goes inside this. So you remove that bolt. You got that bolt out, and there's a metal clip that goes in here. That metal clip is a little bit tricky because, and before that, there's another piece that goes around here. There's a cover for this screw. You have to pry that cover with a tiny screwdriver. I don't know where I put mine. Flathead, small screwdriver. Make sure you don't scratch it. I've already put all the pieces in here. There's the flathead screwdriver I was talking about. Super tiny. I think this I kept it when I had to replace the screen on one of my iPhones, so this came handy. And then this is the cover I was talking about. Make sure you don't break it. It's plastic. And then that gives you access to this screw. And then this can come out. Make sure you keep the screws and the parts for each component together, so you know what goes with what, and you don't end up confusing yourself or losing items. Now that that's done, you have to push these clips out. You can see I broke one in here. You can find those online. I would suggest you buy them before you do this job, because most likely you're gonna break one or two. And this is the tricky clip. As you can see, look like somebody already beat me to this and did some work on it and they messed it up. So I don't want you to end up damaging yours, just like happened on this door, because the clip that it goes in here, it needs to slide up, and if you are not careful with the position, you end up sliding it in on your way up, and then it gets stuck. You go up, you're stuck. You go down, you're stuck. What you have to do is when you're pulling the door out, the door cover, this door cover, you need to pry up from the top out and slide, so that clip, you can see in there, it slides out and it doesn't slide in from the top. That is a tricky part. So you don't, when you're sliding it out of here, it doesn't slide in and you get stuck again. It needs to be on the way out. So you pry all those clips, and then this guy can be very tricky. So pay attention to that guy. Try to put pressure from the bottom and push from the bottom, pull from the top, and slide up. And then there's these edge biter kind of clip. So sometimes they will come loose, or the whole seal would come up with it. Just make sure you don't lose those components. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's not hard, it's very easy, but this part can be very tricky. I can't stress this enough. And as you can tell, mine is missing the weather cover, so I'm going to have to come up with a replacement here on mine. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I wanted to keep it quick and short and just point to things before I reinstall mine. So the installation is just the opposite. Make sure that clip goes in its correct place, because that's going to be, again, the tricky part, and the rest is straightforward. And on those clips, you just have to find replacement for the ones that you broke.